which is L&T's latest Lakshya plan's biggest initiative, what will be required? And the first point was making people aware. Unless you are aware what is digitization, how will you adopt it? Because if you don't know something, you will say, you will shun it away, you will not go closer to it. If a junior of yours brings a proposal to you which is related to digitization, and if you are not aware, you are most likely to say, no, I know how it is done for last 20 years, we are doing it, it's working fine, let's not touch it. So it was very important even for senior people to know what is digitization all about. And that's how this concept or this campaign was started, which I am going to share with you. So we realized that we need to tell people about emerging technologies. We need to decode emerging technologies, demystify emerging technologies. First task was to select the technologies, which was not very difficult. When you talk to experts, when you read magazines, when you surf net, when you refer something like a Gartner Hype Cycle, you know what technologies are emerging technologies. So it was an easier job. So we started with something called, we gave it a brand name, a coffee session on emerging technology. The idea behind this was that it's not a training program, because none of the senior people would like to get trained, because generally they know everything, they would not like to get trained. So let it be a more of an informal session where we will tell you about the technology, and it's more of a chat, hence the coffee. But the basic idea was that in their presence, we will demystify the emerging technologies, we will spread awareness about this technology. And we decided for a different format. We said let it not only be a PowerPoint presentation, because you have seen lots of PowerPoint presentation, and this is one more PowerPoint presentation. So let it be, of course, a PowerPoint presentation along with some videos to explain about the technology. But more importantly, let me demonstrate the technology inside the room when you are presenting. So we actually demonstrated the technology inside the room, whether it is IoT, whether it is VR, AR, whether it is 3D printing, we did it inside the room. And last but not the least, that yes, I have become aware of the technology, I have seen the technology, but what does it mean for me as a business person? How can it be applied for my business? That's the most important thing. The proof of pudding is when you see some use cases, some companies which are already using this technology, and after becoming aware of the technology, you decide that yes, I can use it in my area. So these were the technologies which we discussed on one of the Saturdays every month. Only 2.5-hour session, so that we don't take too much of time. Seniors also find it convenient to attend on a Saturday. And we did Internet of Things, 3D printing, VR, AR, big data, artificial intelligence, drones, cloud computing, which was coupled with cloud computing and cybersecurity, and Industry 4.0. The format was that we call an expert who is a practitioner, who is from a business of, let's say, Internet of Things or Industrial Internet of Things or 3D printing, and let them share their experience from a business perspective point of view. So, when let's say, the most tangible of the demonstration was on 3D printing. So we brought a 3D printer, a 3D doodler, and a 3D scanner inside. Scanned a person, making him sit in the center, scanned him on the spot, and printed his bust and showed it to audience before the program was over. It was a wow moment for so many people saying, oh, I have heard of 3D printing, but I have seen it first time today. And then the discussion starts. When they start talking to the expert, how can I use it in my business? And that's the first step. So awareness going towards business application. We flew drones inside the room like this. We took photograph of the audience, and before they left, they were given the photograph which was taken by the drone. And for every program in VR AR, we engaged a company which has done the Making India campaign and which was done in Hanover, Messe, where Mr. Modi and Angela Merkel were sitting, and the lion come inside. And the same thing was done inside the room when we did it in Delhi. So we tried to create, a lot of interest in people so that they become, they start saying that, oh, I know the technology now. Because once you become aware, you start adopting it. That's the basic idea. If I don't know what is IoT, how will I adopt IoT? And we also said that if I can demonstrate the technology inside this room, it means it's not something esoteric, it's not something complex. It's simple day-to-day thing. And if you become aware, you can use it. I'll just show you some of the glimpses of various programs where NVIDIA came and attended this program. So every program, there was a demonstration inside it. And just to give you an idea, all people who actually took people or took LNTIs through these presentations were business people from various companies. So you can see the names. Big Data, for example, another here is the CIO of NCTEX. So they deal with a lot of big data. So practical experience, they can answer questions of people very fragmented. But we didn't leave it at this point. This was just the awareness. Now as a next step, we realized when we started getting feedback, 150 people attend a training program, awareness program, which is called coffee session. Out of that, 25, 30 or 40 people say, I have attended, it's good, I have become aware. But for me, unlike others in this room, awareness is not enough. I am a person who is going to work on IoT projects, or on AR/VR, or on artificial intelligence, or LNT. I need to know deeper in the subject. And taking a cue from there, we started arranging today's workshop on all the topics which you have seen here, and asking people who are interested to know more about it to join in. So for example, we did a couple of workshops on IoT. 2 days, you can call it boot camp, you can call it workshop, where people actually theory but more of hands-on is done. 2 days workshop on 3D printing, on big data. So all this, people who think they will be they should have deeper knowledge about the subject, were called in and given training on that. And very soon we are going to have, day after tomorrow, we have a program on cyber security, which will be done by Future Tech Institute, introduced by SP Global to us, and they also will be doing the big data analytics program again for us. After doing this program in Powai, we took it across locations. We took it because on various locations, people can come and undergo the same feeling of awareness. After that, in that training program I have told you, we have also now set up 2 labs in our training academy. One is on IoT, other one is on 3D printing. We are planning to set up a lab on AR/VR now. So you have visited the IoT and 3D printing lab. So IoT and 3D printing lab, people can come and actually learn about IoT, but not only that, they can actually do IoT projects, create prototypes. All the wherewithals are provided there so that they can work on a simple IoT project, which can be a pilot project. Later on, they can go to their workplace and make it industry size. Invariably, after every program which we talked about, either the coffee session or the training program, people who have attended the program started connecting to the technology expert who has come and talked to them, telling them about the problems which they are facing, and they feel you can help us in developing a solution, a digital solution for them. So it became a movement actually. It's a movement where you made people aware of the technology, you trained them on the technology, and now they started working with technology experts to solve their day-to-day business problems. The next initiative, what we have done is called Technology Conclave, where across company, people who are working on digital transformation, they are submitting their papers of what they have done in this field, so that it can be shared on a common platform with other LNTIs. Such a big company, you may be doing something in one corner which other is not aware. So, with a theme of digital transformation, a technology conclave is being organized where people are submitting papers and they will present papers to all other LNTIs who are present. Now, we are talking of digital technology, we are talking of digitization. We also decided that, as you saw the number of people who have attended these coffee sessions which were physically done, around 2,000 across the company. Looking at the size of the company, number of employees, it's too small a number. And hence, we decided we will also use digital technologies and start doing the same coffee sessions now through webinars. So, coffee session is now a brand, but now it will be delivered through webinars so that we can address a much bigger gathering and make more and more people aware about the emerging technologies which we are talking about. So this is how we have just started a movement, and I am sure that in due course of time, LNTIs are going to get big benefit out of it. L&T per se is already on the path of digitization. Each business has appointed a chief digital officer, and they are forming a forum. Already businesses are working with big names like GE, names like Accenture or McKinsey on digitization campaign which they have taken for. But here, through this campaign, what we have tried to do is that touch every employee, so that everybody becomes aware of this initiative or this technology which are emerging, and tomorrow when this thing comes into their working area, they should not be surprised that what is happening. Fine, this is